Hope you guys are having such a glorious night. Okay, so honey, I decided to come on here because I want you to, if you even have a piece of paper, you don't even have to do it, okay, child? Because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it while I'm on here. Many times we say we want our lives to change, but what does that look like for you? Okay, if you want your life to change, how would you know that it has changed? Okay, you can't hit a target that you can't see. So tonight, I was here, I was writing my goals down, right? Um, and I love doing this. At first, not the intuition, the ego, it'll tell you all types of crap, okay? Um, but I just started writing it, and I have a goal sheet, well, a notebook with goals in there, but tonight I'm doing it over. And so far, I have this, right? And I absolutely love this because it gives you the chance to use your imagination. It gives you the chance to start visualizing like exactly what it is that you desire for your life. And let me tell you something. It works, okay? It works like no other. I remember years ago, probably about 18, 17, 18 years ago, my oldest son's father, right? He was in prison. And I seen his brother, and I was like, hey, he was like, hey, my brother be home soon. And I was like, all right, so I'll be married by then. Child, when I tell you, when his brother came home, I was married. Okay. So when you say these things and use the power of the tongue, my grandmother always had this saying. She would say, um be mindful like what you say, because this thing right here could get you into trouble. I like to say this thing right here, it can get you into trouble, or you can create the life that you truly desire for yourself. And when you speak, we often hear people say, oh, casting spells and stuff like that, but when you speak, that's what shall be. All right. And if you trust God, you know that God is going to bring it to fruition. But you also have to become that thing. Because, say, for instance, if you say you want a guy that works out, you want a guy that's in top shape, you want a guy that is that's secure about his body and secure about himself. Well, honey, if you're not secure about who you are, how is that going to work? That ain't going to work. Okay. And in fact, if you was to even meet a person that's like that, you are going to, if you insecure, you gonna be thinking that this guy's doing something. If he's going to the gym, you gonna be thinking he's doing something because you insecure. So you gotta get on that same exact level. And one of the things, ooh, chill. One of the things that I absolutely love about life is that we get to create whatever it is that we desire. I don't know about the next person, but to me, that is like the dopest thing ever. For you to just, how many minutes does it take for you to write? Right? Just write down what it is that you desire for your life. That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna start writing. And you guys can grab a piece of paper and start writing. What is it that you want? And I know some of you guys, you may feel like you can't have it. That is a lie. That is a lie. Let me tell you something. If you see other people with it, you can have it. But why do you think you can't have it? I know exactly why you think you can't have it. You think that you can't have it because people have conditioned you to believe, because of the color of your skin, because of how you grew up, because of your background, that you can't have it. And that is a lie. That is a lie. Let me tell you something. It's people who had a worse off background than you, a worse childhood than you. And honey, they winning and driving. Okay. And so I want you to really get this in your head that you can have it. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm writing my stuff here. Okay, so get you a piece of paper. Get you a piece of paper, honey, and start writing. Write your little heart away. If you say you want a car, what kind of car? The universe ain't don't know what you. Oh, I want a car. Oh, I want more money. You have to be very detailed with this. Girl, boy, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm trying to tell you something I know, not something I heard. Okay, all right. You have to be detailed. What type of car you want? What year? What model? How's the interior looking? Now, some of you guys, I probably lost you when I said all those things that you have to write down. Some of you guys probably like, you don't have time for it. And that's why you where you are. That's exactly why. Because if you don't have time to write, then chances are you don't even have time to use your imagination. Because you know why? Because you're running around like a chicken with his head cut off. That's what you're doing. You're running around like a chicken with no darn head. All right. And then you say you want your life to change. Well, Betty, how is your life going to change if you don't even take a few minutes out of your day? And this is actually fun. This is so much fun because you start using your imagination. Oh, I'm at this store today. Okay. And the budget is 15,000. Oh, I don't know about you. Child, you better be dreaming big. Okay. You need to also get that book. What is it called? The Magic of Thinking Big. You need to go get that book. You need to if that's one book I could recommend, you need to get that book because what that's going to do is going to let you know you need to start thinking and dreaming big. Okay? Some of you guys, you accept you know what you accept from life? You accept mediocre, you accept hand-me-downs, you accept the crumbs. Okay? People are making millions, multi-millionaires, self-made. That is. And you know what? I was reading Brian Tracy book. Oh gosh, what's the name of it? Master your time, master your time, master your mind, master your mind, master your time. Okay. In that book, Brian Tracy said only 3% write their stuff down. And the rest of them, and you know what the rest of the people doing is working for the 3%. Working, is either one of two things. Either you are working towards your goals or you working towards someone else's. There's no end ifs, buts about it. So write it down. Be very detailed. What type of home you want. Go on YouTube. Google, okay? Or go, this is what I do. I go to neighborhoods, right? They have like these homes, these real big homes. And I look at those homes and it feels so good because when you go to that, you stimulate in your imagination. It makes you want to give more. It makes you want to do more. It makes you feel like, oh my goodness, I could actually have these things. And you can have them. You can have them. You have to know that God got you. You have to know that. If you came here to be successful and anything successful and happy, anything other than that, honey, that ain't God. Okay, that ain't God, girl. That ain't God. So I'm gonna finish writing. Honey, you write whatever it is that you want to, okay? All right. So the first thing that I wrote was about my personal goals, right? And then the second one was about my relationship. And you just write it down, for my relationship, this is what I got for my relationship. Okay. So you want to write this stuff down. You want to get busy. Hey, you gonna hit a target. I should have put that for the title. Hey, you gonna hit a target you can't see, child. All right. All right. So let's see. Oh no. All right. Well, actually, I was. All right, family. I'm gonna come back on here. All right. I'll talk to you guys in a few.